We should read the instructions again.
I like reading instructions.
Shake well.
I can do that. I'm in charge of shaking the ketchup at home.
Great. You're in charge of shaking. Just make sure you get a good grip on it.
No, I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's not grippy
I'm
yet.
scared.
We've only had a ketchup incident once at my house.
Oh.
However, we have had a large amount of Parmesan cheese all over the floor from giving it a good shake.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
You have a dog, right?
Yeah, she's not a
How heavy
good...
was she?
She's not like a scavenger under the table.
Really?
No.
Oh, my dog would have Roomba'd that right up.
Yeah, my dog won't. It's not her thing. So anyway.
You might need a Roomba.
Might need a room.
You can borrow my dog if you want.
I should get a proper Roomba that would deal with the pet hair.
Yes? That would be very helpful.
Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list. After all the sewing things.
I think you should put this on your Christmas list.
Well, that might just need to go on the Take Me Home Now list.
I think so. I love it.
Should we tell anybody what we're talking about today?
We probably
Or
should.
we are.
Yeah, we probably should. Oh, look, Patty's here. And Robin has joined us.
And I'm Leah.
And I'm Chelsea.
We're at my sewing room
How's
on
it going?
Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday.
It's a very exciting week here.
Yeah, we're really getting a grip on it.
Yes. So in a move that we don't normally pull around here, we moved things all day Tuesday. And by we, I mean Chelsea and Tyler moved things all day Tuesday. To get ready for our OESD event. To get ready for our OESD event this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got our classroom set up and ready for a lecture demo with Tamara from OESD happening Thursday. That is completely sold out. And then we'll have to flip the room just a little bit for Friday, Saturday for stitching in the kitchen. And we still have space if you want to join us.
We sure do.
Talked to a couple people today that are like, maybe. They're waiting to find out what their husbands have planned for the weekend. I said, just come to class and don't worry about what your other half wants you to do.
Yeah, and if you don't have a machine, have no fear. We have many.
I have floor models. I have some trade-ins.
We have a machine for you.
We do. And if you wanted to do something like try a 10 needle,
Yeah,
I could set you up on a 10 needle.
we totally could. It would be so fun. You'd be at the front of the class the whole time.
Nope, we put those in the back.
Well, we put them in the back, but they'd be so fast.
I know. You'll just be ahead the whole
No
class.
thread changing.
Right?
It's wonderful.
So awesome. So yeah, that's happening this week. If you're interested and suddenly your weekend is opened up, your Friday, Saturday, not even your whole weekend. You still have Sunday to do whatever your other half wants.
Totally.
Come join us.
Yeah, I have a lot of the OESD stuff in the classroom right now, and it is awesome.
Kids are here.
Oh gosh,
and they look so good.
They look so good. Do our friends need to bring anything on Friday, Saturday for their solo?
Lunch. They should bring their lunch.
And maybe some water.
Yes. We're not doing the shared food thing. We're not quite ready for that. So we'll have coffee. 'Cause I can't embroider without coffee.
Me neither.
Can't do it. Can't be done.
No, we can't.
Nope.
We need it greatly.
So, that's coming up this weekend.
True.
Big things in the works. We're very excited.
Mm-hmm.
As for today, on 2 for Tuesday, we were shaking a can of stuff that needed some shaking before we got going.
We sure did. I was very afraid. I was staring at this, and I really needed to try it. It's called Grippy. It's a non-slip coating. And I was like, could it really be that good?
So I was a whale last week, and I came in yesterday. When I got here, Chelsea's like, we have to do this.
I was so excited. The reason why, so I love getting rulers that are the size of the block I need. And usually I get a block lock ruler, but I didn't have a 5.5-inch block lock ruler. So I was like, I'll get an Omnigrid ruler. And I have to trim my blocks down. And I'm that person that will slide my ruler everywhere.
Let's do it.
Oh yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. So even putting your hand down there, you're finding that...
That's upside down. Yeah.
I know.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you already put the magic
Oh yeah,
on
I
the
did.
other
You can
side.
use this one.
So normally, yeah, we can use that one. getting those rulers down in place, depending how stable you are, you might find that that little bit of shimmy that happens from the start of your cut to the end of your cut,
Arch straight.
not straight, then it's no fun when you're piecing.
And squaring up an hourglass block, I'm like, ah!
You've got a ridge in there to deal with. It's an issue. And like a slipping ruler can be a danger. So if you find you are that person where you're having a hard time gripping your rulers, either you don't have the strength to hold tight, or you don't have the dexterity, or it's a big ruler and you're trying to do a 24-inch cut, whatever that case may be, that little bit of slip from here up till the end is an issue. And you can definitely push hard enough to get it held in place. But if you have to cut out a king-size quilt, it might just be really super tiring.
It could be.
And unnecessarily so.
Like, I know a girl here, she has trouble getting enough pressure because of her wrists.
Yeah.
So even when she wears a tensor band, she still has a hard time. So I think this would be very, very handy for her. I should get her to try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her to try my rulers.
Perfect.
I already sprayed one, just for fun. But we're going to do a test with a regular. Are we on the front camera? Yeah,
We're back on the front.
So I just have like a regular Omnigrid 1x6-inch ruler. And I use this a lot because I do bag making.
Do you cut straps and things with that?
No, I usually mark straps, and I'm always trying to put it on, and it's wiggling everywhere, or I'm trying to mark a little seam allowance somewhere, and it's hard to keep straight.
Yeah.
So I think I want to coat this ruler too.
Sweet.
I already did this one, so you can see it's fully dry. I didn't do a super even coat, but you can still see through it quite well.
Oh yeah, it's not opaque. It's like a little bit more transparent. No, not transparent.
Translucent?
Translucent. A little bit more translucent rather than transparent. But what we've got is Odif Grippy spray.
Yeah, so
Non-coat slip.
I figured we could show off how slippery this is on both batting and fabric. Then we'll coat it. Then we'll see how slippery it is.
Sweet. I'm in.
Awesome. Okay, let's switch to this camera. Oh, we did it. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, Leah, I'll let you do the slipping and see how slippery it is.
So, like, ideally when you're cutting, you're probably up above your ruler to give you a little more pressure. I'm sitting right now, and the table's, I don't know, it's a nice height for teaching. Not a great height for me to cut at. But this ruler, because it's so skinny, I can really only get like a finger and a thumb on there because I don't want all of my digits, and I certainly don't want to lose any of them.
Yeah.
But this one definitely, even right in front of me, it's such a little ruler.
It's so little, and if you slip, I can see your fingertip coming off there. That'd be scary.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Does it get slippery on the batting?
It's super slippy on the batting.
Okay. Let's see if we can fix that.
Yep.
So I brought something to protect our work surface. Just a piece of parchment paper, because we're supposed to spray it from about 8 inches away.
Okay.
And I'm doing it on the wrong side of my ruler.
The side that's going to be against your fabric.
Yeah, because that's the side I want grippy.
Yeah.
So Leah already shook this can for me. It's just like a can of hairspray. Just an aerosol
Except way more fun than hairspray.
Way more fun. So you want to spray it from about 8 inches away. So I'm just going to give it one coat and see if I got the whole ruler. I actually did it on one of my long rulers at home.
Yeah.
And instead of coating the whole ruler, I actually just coated a strip down the center, and it's great.
Yeah, nice.
But my 5.5 inch square, I did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if you let it dry, it takes about a minute to dry.
Okay.
So we'll just leave it there. And it gets a little more translucent as it dries.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. H's pop up into my words. So I coated this whole one because I wanted to perfectly trim around like hourglass blocks. So I didn't want anything slipping.
Yeah.
So that's why I did this whole one. And I'm going to do this whole one because
it's
tiny. It needs love. I think so.
I think Anne told us not to have too much fun.
Not too much fun?
But we work in a happy place store. There's fabric.
We work in a place where I find cool things,
right?
that I need to play with. Oh, this also has more information on it, by the way, than just rulers. So you can actually use this for wood and carpet, plastic, paper, and glass. So like if you have a rug that slips everywhere,
Or if you have a cat that likes to lift your rug up, Anne.
Yeah, give it a little spray on the bottom. They do make a remover for this as well. They say like the DK5 cleaner can remove it.
You'd want to spot test that.
I would definitely spot test it before doing it on my whole ruler.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to clean a ruler with it and see.
But right
how
now
it
you're super
stands up.
happy with Grippy, so why would you clean it?
Right? I'm never gonna clean this. We're gonna keep it on forever. Okay, are
And
we
it just
dry?
needs one coat.
Just one coat. If you want more, you can definitely do 1 or 2 coats. Like say you wanted to make sure your ruler was perfectly covered all the way across. Or we're doing like our 12 by 24.
Yeah.
This is a big ruler. This could be hard to keep in place. So I would probably do 1 or 2 coats. Or if you're doing your 12-inch square, definitely covering that whole thing. All right. It's dry.
It doesn't feel much different. Like, it doesn't feel way tackier.
Oh, just wait. Oh, yes, we're still on top here.
It's just moving on the table now.
Now try it on your batting. That was the really slippery one. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. So even then, like right now, this is more likely to slide on the table, whereas before, can I have that one upside down again? Upside down. It's grippy on the other side, right? Like this, the ruler with the non-grippy side down will move on the fabric. Same amount of pressure, really. The grippy moves the fabric on the table.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool? Now imagine fussy cutting with templates.
Yeah.
And spraying your template with grippy.
Brilliant.
Perfect template every time.
Other places you might want to use that if you're using like stencils to stencil your quilt, but you're fighting with a massive quilt and you need to shift it as you go, but you want to leave that first stencil in place. Yeah. You could coat your stencils.
It is epic. I think Leah's buying a bottle of Grippy on the way home today.
Nope, I was away last week. I'm good for now.
I'm good for now.
Maybe next week. Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list.
I think you should. Just send Sean to me. Tell him you need the ruler magic thing.
I'll just text you a list. I'll just give you my wish list for Sean. And then he can find it.
Just give me your wish list.
So, like, realistically, there's so many people out there that do struggle a little bit with cutting, and like a bottle's $15.99 and one spray.
This thing
you're gonna get every ruler in your house.
I've covered a 3
You could use it on your long arm rulers too.
Oh,
that's what I need it for. My
ruler work.
Rulers.
That would be so lovely.
Yeah.
Ooh, great idea.
That's where I want it.
You know what you could also use is probably on the back of your cutting mat. If you have a problem with it sliding on the surface it's on.
Yeah.
Just a little couple dots.
Yeah.
I would spot test it. It doesn't say cutting mat.
I have a laminated countertop, so I would just go for it at my house. But if you have a beautiful wood desk, I would test first before
most definitely
spraying sticky things on your wood desk. Yeah. But I have a laminated countertop.
So far, I'm in love with this stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool though? Like, Leah's still sliding my ruler around. I'm so happy with this.
Yeah. Having that on the back of my rulers would make me feel better letting my kids learn to rotary cut too.
Oh, totally.
I'm still going to throw them in klutz gloves, which are
it's great idea.
like bulletproof vests for your fingers. What's the word?
Kevlar. Motorcycle gear for your fingers.
Yeah, motorcycle gear for your fingers. So yeah, grippy. That's our hot tip of the day.
We just needed to get a grip on it, you know?
I feel like I have a grip on it now.
I certainly do. I'm coating all my rulers in it.
You're just going home and doing all of them?
Yeah, actually, I just have a few more to go. But, like, this bottle's gonna last me forever. It's still full.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one little spray.
Yeah. It takes nothing.
Yeah.
Sweet. I like it.
Sweet.
Then you can coat everything in the house.
Yeah.
I like it. I brought a bunch of fun rulers, too, that you'd probably need it for.
Ooh.
like the quarter square ruler. We're trying to keep that perfectly set.
Yep.
I thought that was fun. What else did I find? Ooh, I've been dying to try these.
Strip tube rulers.
Strip tube rulers.
Ooh.
I think they're so cool. You sew a bunch of strips together, slap this on top, cut it out, and you get like this patchwork square.
Nice.
It is cool. I like it.
I really like hexagons.
Would you prefer this hexagon?
I already have that ruler.
Of course you do.
This is the ruler I used to cut my the mini hexamore. Is what I used to cut my half hexagons for like my crazy English paper piecing project.
Nice.
So
How far are you done?
I don't know. I've been working on it for 7 years.
You've got this.
There's not an end goal in mind. It is an enjoy the journey kind of process.
It's a work in
Project.
progress. It's okay.
That's how I stay awake while we go on road trips.
What other ones do we have?
There's some nice square rulers.
Ooh, square it up fussy cut ruler. I thought that one was cool. I haven't tried that one yet.
It has a little bit of grippy on the back.
It
But
does.
It never hurts to add more.
Well, so I usually do love to get creative grids for all my rulers if I can. But sometimes
I
an
really-
Omnigrid's better.
I really like Omnigrids.
I have an equal amount of collection of both. I definitely have a ruler collection
I think that's okay.
next to my block lock rulers.
It's okay.
Those are my favorite.
I really like this one.
It's so cute.
I have this one at home too.
You should bring it here and I'll spray some Grippy on it for you.
Pretty
At
good.
home. Yeah.
I would actually on this one, because of how I flip and strip cut, I might actually, nope, no, just one side would work.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I go rogue and cut from the wrong side of my ruler when I don't need the measurements. I just need the shape.
What are you doing?
I'm a monster. Every once in a while I have a thing where flipping the ruler over and just getting the rough shape is enough. Oh, you know what?
And says Omni Gripper. Lovely.
The other thing, I rotary cut all my wrapping paper. Because why would I go back to scissors?
Do you use your old blades for that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I always have one rotary blade set up for paper.
Me too.
So the like wrapping paper is super slippy. Like
Oh,
super
that
duper
would
slippy.
be lovely on paper.
But you just have to be careful not to shear it at all because paper will just rip.
I was gonna say we have some paper here.
It's not slippy like wrapping paper, not fragile. Like,
Oh, you know what? It's a little slippy on there, but not bad. It's definitely not as bad as it was.
yeah.
It's like slippy. Oh, that's fun. This is a fun game. Omnigrid can use a spray for sure. So helpful.
Yeah.
They sure can.
Yeah.
But the Omnigrip, they're usually pretty good, but I'm a slippy cutter.
Chelsea's got too much energy.
I do.
That's fine.
That's why I need Grippy.
And fabric today, what have we got?
Oh, it's called confetti.
It's cute.
I just thought it was so fun.
Yeah, it's like polka dots, but random shapes.
Yeah, like confetti.
Yeah. It's adorable.
I love it.
It would be a really good blender in all sorts of things when you kind of need a blackish print or a grayish print.
Yeah. I like this one. This one's my favorite.
It's pretty awesome.
Which one's your favorite?
Probably the same one.
Very good.
I like gray.
We are original.
That's why we work well together.
That's why I'll get your Christmas list.
Yep. So that's what we've got for you guys today. Do you have anything else?
I'm laughing at it. It's called that.
Chelsea,
It's so true.
most my like I'm 5'10", so my cutting table at home is 42 inches high.
Well, and should I use my eighths of an inch for fun?
Sure.
I'm 4'10" and 5/8. So we're like a foot apart.
The chairs are magic in here, though, aren't they?
They are. I shrunk hers.
As we should, harder to get us both in frame. So having like a good height for cutting is critical, and it helps with slipping too if you're set up at the right
Most
height.
definitely.
It's easier to have pressure on your rulers. But
My tables at home are the nice height for me. These are a little harder, especially this one.
the studio table's higher up.
It's very tall.
Yeah, and this is too low for me to comfortably cut at for any length of time, unless I'm sitting.
Well,
because it's like down around my hips. So.
It's like, it's definitely middle body height for me.
Yeah, like, yeah, there's good heights for things. So if you're finding it's not working for you at home, if your table's too low and you're bending over it, get bed risers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
bring your table up. So we have bed risers under our studio table.
We sure do.
So that it's up about six more inches. It just makes filming in here easier. Like I said, my cutting table, custom built thing that we used IKEA upper cabinets for.
Nice.
Because they're taller than base cabinets. So then we put a countertop on that. And then I'm at a height where I can stand and cut all night long and never bend.
That's awesome.
And then I've got super long monkey arms, so I can reach all the way across it without pain and suffering.
So you're saying you like table 2 in the store then?
Table 2 is closer to what I need, but even standing there, it's a little low for most of the day.
It's so tall, I can't reach the full width of fabric.
That's why our 2 cutting tables are different heights. So that there's a good place for Chelsea to cut ergonomically all day, and a good place for...
Sure, but table 2's wider.
I know.
And for the lefties in the room,
Oh,
it's way better.
How interesting.
Deb and I prefer table 2 because it's left-hand friendly.
Ah,
It has like 6 inches more.
which is what you need if you're cutting on a 6-inch ruler to cut on the left-hand side of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The more you know.
That's what we know. Like we said, if you want to come in and try a machine for embroidery this weekend, we've still got space. We'd love to have you.
We sure do.
If you can only make one day, we can make that work. You still get all the goodies and you'll still get to go home and make the project.
Yeah.
You might need a machine if you don't have one, but
You might.
we can help you out with that.
But I heard from a birdie there's some really cool stuff going on.
Yeah, Tamara will be here for Facebook tomorrow. We'll get her to peek her face in, maybe.
Ooh, that would be
And
exciting.
Sandy's got something cool going on for tomorrow's Facebook.
Does she? What's she doing? Do you know? Spill the beans.
I saw the thing, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Cool.
So, there was a thing. There's a kid. She's sewing something.
Ooh.
She's got step outs.
Oh.
There's a kid.
I think I know this thing.
I know what it looks like.
It
I don't know what it is.
It might be a crossbody bag because she did the eyeglasses case last week.
Okay.
Spoiler
You'll have to
alert.
tune in tomorrow.
Yeah. Find out if we're right or wrong.
Sandy's definitely got a demo for you.
She's doing something cool.
Yes. So anyway, we're going to sign off so we can finish getting ready for this weekend.
And we'll see you there.
We'll see you there.
Join us.
Please join us.